Which is the diffusion terms of the y momentum equation? A frac partial ow xy partial x frac partial ow y partial y frac partial ow zy partial z. B frac partial ow yx partial x frac partial ow y partial y frac partial ow yz partial z. C frac partial ow x partial x frac partial ow yx partial x frac partial ow zx partial x. D frac partial ow xy partial y frac partial ow y partial y frac partial ow zy partial y. The correct answer is frac partial ow xy partial x frac partial ow y partial y frac partial ow zy partial z. Diffusion terms are not included in of the Navier Stokes equations. A continuity equation. B y momentum equation. C z momentum equation. D energy equation. The correct answer is Z momentum equation. The Navier Stokes equations are system of equations. A coupled. B uncoupled. C exponential. D radical. The correct answer is coupled. The diffusion term in the general transport equation is the grad. While equating this with the Navier Stokes equations, what is A k B C D vec V? The correct answer is the Navier Stokes equations are all partial differential equations. What will be the best reason behind this? A. Ordinary differentials are not present in the Navier Stokes equations. B. The dependent variables are functions of all of the independent variables. C. Each dependent variable depends on only one of the independent variables. D. Partial differentials are only present in the Navier Stokes equations. The correct answer is the dependent variables are functions of all of the independent variables. Turbulence problems particularly depend on this term of the Navier Stokes equations. Which is that term? A. Rate of change term. B. Convection term. C. Diffusion term. D. Source term. The correct answer is diffusion term. The viscosity terms in x momentum equation is frac partial ow x partial x frac partial ow yx partial y frac partial ow zx partial z. In a more general form, this becomes the gradu. Which of these relations is used for this transformation? A. Thermodynamic relations. B. Stress-strain relations. C. Fluid flow relations. D. Geometric relations. The correct answer is stress-strain relations. The major difference between the Navier Stokes equations and the Euler equations is the dissipative transport phenomena. The impact of this phenomena in a system is A. They decrease entropy. B. They increase entropy. C. They increase internal energy. D. They decrease internal energy. The correct answer is they increase entropy. What are the independent variables in the Navier Stokes equations? A. X, Y, Z. B. X, Y, Z. C. X, Y, Z, T. D. X, Y, Z, T. The correct answer is X, Y, Z, T. What are the dependent variables in the Navier Stokes equations? A. Tp. B. Pt. C. U. V. W. Tp. D. U. V. W. Tp. The correct answer is U. V. W. Tp.